Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday market webcast. Okay, so did a little bit of an upper band ride type of a deal, consolidated at the highs a little bit. Bears have pulled it back in. They've done a very good job. Friday, they engaged the 9-day, closed below it. They broke the 200-day exponential yesterday as well as the 20. They're holding below that daily mid-band, that 20-day simple moving average, which is your baseline, your dividing line, your foundation as to whether we are in a sell rallies or a buy dips market. So for me, you put another close in below the green line there and we're back to a sell rallies situation. So look, I mentioned in the chat room yesterday, which was a very solid start to the week for us, we are in the process of the next couple of weeks setting the tone for what's the fall going to be. What was the spring? The spring was about going down. It was about selling off from those highs. What was the summer about? The summer was basically about a rally from mid-June up through the majority of the summer. You know, here's your low back on June 17th, and we've been putting in higher lows and lifting ever since. What's the fall going to be about? Are we going to pull in, or are we going to make some kind of a higher low here, lift up over the top, and kind of chase performance into the end of the year, which is not an unprecedented situation. That's not thinking too far out of the lane there. I mean, we're going to make new all-time highs, etc. I seriously doubt it. But then again, you know, are we going to go straight down? I seriously doubt that too. And the fact that so many people out there are rooting for one extreme or the other tells me that the reality of things is probably going to continue to be something a little more two-sided, kind of a stock pickers thing. You know, the Bears are going to have their moments. The Bulls are going to have their moments. It's going to consolidate. And, you know, out of those consolidations, the Bulls are going to win some. The Bears are going to win some. And we're going to find probably a pretty wide range that we're comfortable trading in through the fall. I don't think it's going to be any more dramatic than that. You know, over the years, I've learned to, you know, basically expect the expected. Not run around trying to be, you know, the contrarian. Expect, you know, the market likes to grind, pop, grind it a little bit back in. We grind it here. We grind it here. There's no reason to think that we wouldn't continue to do the same thing. It's just basically an inhale and exhale for the market. So what's the deal for today? Where do we close relative to the green line? And does this 100-day exponential want to continue to be support? The last time we consolidated, which was back at the end of July, first part of August, this yellow line, the 100-day exponential moving average, was support. Is it going to be support again? Right now, it basically maps out the Globex low overnight. They took it down right off the Europe Open and bounced it off 41.18, ripped it pretty good back to 41.56, 57. And we're kind of settled in now, trading right around 46. Hourly chart, you can see, you know, we were in this consolidation box. Bears won that battle. They broke it down. Your new weekly pivot up here is 42.58. It's sealed off. This hourly midband has not been tested until now. Last 1, 2, 3, what is that, 5 hours? What's the deal? What does it want to be? You can see the bandwidth starting to shrink. So we could see a continued battle over that hourly midband, especially this morning, while, you know, both sides kind of try to find their feet a little bit. Wouldn't be surprised if we duked it out between 41.20 and say 41.55, 41.60 today. And, you know, as we get closer into the end of the week, you got things like Jackson Hole. You know, does that give us some clarity? Who knows? Probably a lot more of murky versus clarity. But, you know, they'll read tea leaves and the market will react. Let me be very clear. Us as traders, it's not our job to try to figure out what price is going to do. That's the nice part. The nice part is we need to worry about the 10 handles in front of us. We are not the whale. We are not the shark. We're not even the fish. We are the barnacle that attaches themselves to the whale. Is the whale going up? Is the whale going down? That's the market. All we need to do is be patient, figure out the next 10 handles in front of us, and then attach ourselves to whatever whale is going in the correct direction and ride that whale to victory. That's it. That's all it is. Sometimes I think as traders, we seem to think, oh, I think this, I think that. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. You and I, we're not going to do a goddamn thing. We don't dictate price. We don't dictate shit. It's our job to be patient, to take good risk-reward moves. So whether the market is going up or going down, you shouldn't care. You should not even remotely care. And I know a lot of people talk about not caring, but if you spend even 3 days with me in the chat room, you know that I am the real deal. I don't care. I don't care. I don't, I don't, it's not about being a bull or being a bear, being an ideologue in either direction. I don't read Barron's. I don't give a shit about Market Watch. I just want to figure out where the next 10 handles are going. And then the 10 after that and the 10 after that. And if you do that and cut the noise out and stop rooting for one side or the other, especially in a two-sided market like this, you stay flexible, you respect risk, and you will consistently produce every day. And that's all we try to do. So what do we got today? Hourly mids, 45 and change. Volume weighted average price, 43 and change. Our proprietary moving average, about 47. So like I said, I think we're going to consolidate a little bit down here. I think we're going to battle over that mid band, 41.20 to 41.60. Hopefully it's enough elbow room to get some work done without it being too choppy. But I'm going to expect chop and be pleasantly surprised when it's not choppy and whippy. It's been choppy and whippy every day in some way, shape, or form. Yesterday was nice because it kind of found its feet and headed down, but you still had these periods of time where it just wanted to chop and whip. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. Stop rooting for one side or the other. Stop caring if we go up or down, and focus on price. Be well, trade them well. I'll talk to you tomorrow.